You are now requested to mark your attendance, please. You are now being requested to mark your attendance, please. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, I have marked it.
Ma'am, I have marked it.
Good.
Assalamu alaikum. Well,
Carry on marking the attendance. Okay. Now, noise in the environment. This is your topic for the day. What do we mean by this term, noise in the environment? I want you to take some time and think a little. Think before we speak, okay? Think a little. Yes. Let me have a look who are the people participating today. Now, I'll try my best to ask as many questions as I can. I'll begin with Alina or Akzai. Alina, what is noise?
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. Ma'am, I want to tell you that noise is the most annoying thing in this world. It's not
Okay.
a thing, but we can say it's our feelings that we get to hear every day. And whenever a person hears noise, he is frustrated with himself and everybody. So I think it's not a good thing.
Okay, yes. Sarah Rehan, what is noise?
Um,
I can hear silence when nobody speaks. What is noise?
Noise. Noise is when people talk continuously.
But that's talking.
Ma'am, can I say?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, noise is specifically a sound that is unpleasant and that causes some disturbance. And yes, ma'am, that causes some disturbance, which is loud or unpleasant, and it disturbs
Very good.
functionality.
Very good. Noise is basically loud, unpleasant sounds. Okay. Um, when we do not speak, when there is absolutely no sound, we say there is silence. Um, Sounds, they keep coming from all around us. Sounds are basically vibrations that produce the vibrations that our ears receive. They are all sounds. Silence is when there is no sound being produced. Noises when there are loud, unpleasant sounds being produced around us. Okay. Do you think it's what is environment? Before we move further, what is environment? Um, Kashif,
Surroundings.
Kashif, what is environment?
Um, Ma'am, it's basically surroundings, the things that are going around you, and
Okay. Ishal Imran, what is environment? Ishal Imran? Ishal. Yes. Ishal? Maria Imran, what? Okay, yes, Ishal. जी बेटे बोलें. What is environment? Maria.
Ma'am, environment is anything that surrounds us.
Anything that surrounds us. Absolutely fine. Now, Do you what kind of now noise do we hear around us? We're talking about noises. Okay. I'm going to ask different people. Abiha, what sorts of noises do we hear around us? Can you hear a noise around you at the moment? It could be coming from far away.
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. Yes, I can hear a noise.
What is it?
It's the horns of the cars.
Car horns. Yes. Muhammad Hashir, can you hear some noise around you?
Ma'am, I hear workers
You can hear
in
workers.
building.
They're working in a building. Yusuf Khan. And in the building, can you, sorry, Hashir. Okay, fine. Yusuf, while construction work is going on, can we hear noise? What kind of noises would they be? Okay.
मैम वो आवाज बना के दिखा रहे हैं मैम लकड़ी काटने वाली.
Okay.
Ma'am, the bricks, the hammers, ma'am, machineries.
Ma'am, noises like drilling noises and loud noises of hammering.
Of hammering, drilling, the welding machine.
Ma'am, also the very loud big machine that makes cement.
Okay. Yes. The cement mixer. Okay. The ones that carry the cement, the piles of cement from the ground floor to the next floor during construction. Yes. The
Yes, ma'am.
generators, they make noise. Think of more. Arfa Adil, what other noises do we hear around us? Workers fighting with one another. Okay. Yes. Arguing. Arfa, contribute, please. Other than that, up till now, we've come across the car horns, the construction work, some child crying or speaking loudly, and
Ma'am, the TV noise is coming from the other houses at night.
birds chirping is not noise, okay? The chirping of birds is not noise.
Two
Okay.
people fighting, ma'am,
Two
in the
people
other house.
okay, in another house. Loud music in the cars or loud music on from blowing from someone's house. Yes, that would be considered noise. Ramesh says we live on the main road, so every minute there's a truck moving by and construction work goes on behind our house. It's literally never quiet. Okay, the fireworks. Yes, in the middle of the night where I live right over here in DHA 2. And over here, almost every night, out of nowhere, you can hear gunshots, you can hear the fireworks. एक तो मिड वीक में भी शादियां हो रही हैं, ठीक है?
Ma'am, that's true. I can relate to that.
Yeah. Hamza just contributed saying that in the shopping malls, people are so loud that it becomes a lot noisy. What about the school?
Ma'am, the teacher is saying keep quiet.
Yes, a class which is not well controlled by the teacher. Yes, yes, a teacher who is who doesn't have the ability to control the class when she is not well prepared. Obviously, when the teacher is not well prepared, she will not be able to engage the children throughout the lesson. When you leave the children on their own, they're bound to be noisy, isn't it so? So once
Ma'am, when someone drags
I
a
don't
chair
know
or
where I have seen that before.
oh yes, yes.
Looking at noise pollution and specifically focusing on the vocabulary.
Yes. We are now going to start a reading of the lesson. Okay. Acha, before that, do you think the noises that we hear, they can affect our health?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am, I
ma'am.
think so.
Now, the point is, how do they affect our health?
Ma'am, they affect our mental health.
How? Does
Ma-
noise affect our mental health?
Ma'am, it doesn't have
Ma'am,
much effect on us physically, but mentally, ma'am, we can have more stress. We can start to get angry because there's never peace and quiet.
So, peace and quiet is a healthy thing. And what
Yes, ma'am.
happens is, why do we need peace? Why do we need silence at times?
Ma'am, so that
Ma'am,
there's
to
a
think
time when we don't
about
think about
ourselves or think
anything.
about our decisions.
Very good, Hamza, or Abdullah, because we need peace so that our mind can think clearly, and the problems that we have around us, we can have ample time in silence to ponder on the pros and cons, the goods and the bads, and come up with a solution for our problems. Okay, so sitting in a peaceful environment, sitting calmly, uh, you know, judging or criticizing your own behavior. Um, what did I do that made my mother or my father go angry or mad at me? Okay, looking into your own behavior in a state of silence, in a silent environment, is very important. What happened? What went wrong? Looking for answers requires silence. Okay, studying requires silence and peace of mind. So, hats off to all those students who are living in conditions where they get to hear loud noises every single day and still they're performing well at school. Yes, what are different places where you should not have loud noises? Silence is violence. I don't think so. Silence can be, how can silence be violent? It can be. I'm not saying that silence is not violence. At times, silence can be the best violence. But how? There are specific requirements for that. When you ignore someone, very good, Hashir. कुछ ज्यादा ही साइलेंस मैंने भी कुछ ज्यादा ही कर लिया था अच्छा आई एम गोइंग पब्लिक विद योर chat so that your what you call it ideas can be shared with each other but kindly do not misuse the communicative platform. Okay, I saw it on the internet as a phrase, passing phrase, just 2 days ago. Okay, the chat is now for everyone. सलमान इसी चीज से मैं बेटे मना कर रही हूँ ठीक है
मैम हमेशा ऐसे ही करता
है ना बस ठीक है फिर होस्ट ओनली हो गया अच्छा what are the different places where horns, loud horns, should not be honked? Abiha, think of a place where horns should not
Ma'am,
be honked.
in front of a school?
In front of a school. Give me one more.
Ma'am, near hospitals.
In this reading,
Yes.
noise pollution is defined as any
जरा सा बटन प्रेस हो जाता है और गड़बड़ हो जाती है अच्छा okay near the schools, near the hospitals, and where else?
Ma'am, in small streets and places where there are a lot of houses.
Yes, it is unethical to honk the horns in a community of houses. It is even unethical to honk horns on the road for no good reason. Okay, you need to learn to be patient at the signal. Wait for the signal to turn green. Wait for a little while for the cars in front of you to cross the signal, and then you will automatically have your turn. It doesn't make any sense that you're still waiting on for the signal, or the signal just turned green, and the people behind you, they already start honking. Beep, 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 beep. No, it doesn't make any sense. It's unethical. In other countries, हम subcontinent वाले तो वैसे ही exception है. In other countries where traffic laws are strictly implemented, it is you can even be charged for honking horns, okay? Because it creates noise pollution, and pollution in any case, specifically the noise pollution, can be harmful to our ears. You must have seen that where what you call it, where preventive measures are taken, construction workers are given special headgear to protect their ears. Why? Because with inside our ears we have tiny hair follicles, or hair, tiny calcium like hair, that not only receive the sounds, the sound waves, but they vibrate to, and this is happening inside the eardrum. Hair like structures inside our ear canal that receive the sound vibrations, they vibrate and help us hear. When we, every time we hear loud noises, what happens is some of those hair follicles, they tend to break, thus slowly decreasing our hearing ability. Okay, so the more you must have seen on your cell phone or on your laptop, every time you put on your headphones, it once you reach a certain volume, it gives you a warning. Hearing loud voices can give you hearing impairity, or some sort of a warning similar to this, isn't it? And then it is up to you to choose whether you want to go further up or you want to keep your volume low. Okay. The reason is because once you lose those hair, unlike the skin on our body, our skin keeps regenerating. But those hair follicles inside our ear, once they are broken, once lost, they cannot regrow. So you must have seen how, with the passage of time, humans, they tend to lose their ability. By the time people turn old, most of them, we get to have a hearing aid. Okay, that's because people cannot hear well. ऊंचा सुनने लग जाते हैं, उर्दू में हम कहते हैं कि वो बुजुर्ग जो होते हैं वो ऊंचा सुनने लग जाते हैं. That is because with the passage of time हमने इतनी ऊंची आवाजें सुन ली होती हैं कि हमारा जो hearing ability है वो with passage of time decrease कर जाता है. ठीक है? So that is basically what our lesson is about today. At times, yes, you must have heard, कभी अगर कोई बहुत loud bang हो, आपने कभी कोई फायर क्रैकर के पास खड़े हो और बहुत जोर का वो फायर क्रैकर आपके पास फट जाए, you can hear a ringing in your ear. ठीक है? खासतौर पे जो वॉर जोन में जो सोल्जर्स होते हैं, उनके पास कभी अगर कोई बॉम्ब एक्सप्लोड कर जाए, तो at times खत्म हो जाते हैं, hearing ability खत्म हो जाती है, ईयर ड्रम्स फट जाते हैं. इतने बुरे तरीके से वो डैमेज हो जाता है कि वो मतलब बॉडी के अंदर भी प्रेशर होता है, बॉडी के बाहर भी प्रेशर होता है ना. हमने उसमें बायो में पढ़ा होगा that eardrums help to maintain, they are like a sealant, and वो जो क्या कहते हैं उसको, there is a fluid inside your ear, in one of those, in the cochlea, that helps to maintain the balance of your body. The way we walk in a straight line, the way we balance ourselves, this is because of the fluid in the cochlea. जब आपका eardrum डैमेज हो जाए तो वो इंटरनल और एक्सटर्नल प्रेशर मेंटेन नहीं कर सकता. ठीक है? आपका कॉक्लिया जब डैमेज हो जाता है तो उसका फ्लूइड जो है वो ऑब्वियसली काम नहीं करेगा. फ्लूइड काम नहीं करेगा तो आप डिसबैलेंस हो जाओगे, आप चल नहीं सकेंगे in a straight line or keeping yourself upright. वो हर वक्त लगेगा कि आप busy हो, ठीक है? And then most importantly, you won't be able to hear. Okay. और जब अब्बू से स्लैप पड़ता है, बिल्कुल जब अम्मी अब्बू से जोर का थप्पड़ पड़े, क्यों कहते हैं कि बच्चों के चेहरे पे नहीं मारना चाहिए? There is a reason why. When I was, young, my mother used to say कि क्योंकि एक आध मर्तबा ना मैंने घर में आके बताया कि one of our teachers, she slapped a child. So she said that it is, because my mother was also a teacher, she said that it is wrong to slap a child on the face. Why? Because you have so many organs, very sensitive organs on the head, your eyes, your ears, this area, the temple, this leads to our brain. This has effect on our vision. ठीक है? और ये चीज आपके जॉज के साथ भी कनेक्ट होती है. यहाँ पर आके आपके जॉज कनेक्ट होते हैं. और जब आप कभी, if you are swallowing, or if you are chewing on something, notice how this area tends to come out and go in. Okay? So if you slap a child, this is how, okay, if I use this hand, if I'm going to slap someone, this is how it comes on the face. आपका अंगूठा आंख में लग सकता है, आपका हाथ किसी के कान पे पड़ेगा, ये एरिया बहुत सेंसिटिव होता है. So try to avoid this. Okay? The reason being, you can damage the child permanently. इधर ऊपर भी जोर से नहीं मारने देते. कभी अगर दादों को सुनाओ, दादों भी मना करती हैं कि इधर पीछे, इधर ऊपर नहीं मारते. Why? Because our head is the most sensitive region of our body. It has the most sensitive set of organs, you can say, on our body. बाकी सारे तो हमारी बॉडी के अंदर हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पर जो है आपकी आंखें, कान, सर, ये चीज, these are all very fragile. ठीक है? Now, how much time do we have? I think we are over. Okay. What I will do is, I want you to give the lesson a read yourself. Tomorrow, we are going to read it together and discuss wherever needed. ठीक है? कोई भी questions आपके पास free hand हो, they're more than welcome. मैं चाहती यही थी that we can, not only have the discussion, but start the reading as well. But since we are running out of time, and it doesn't matter, we have had a healthy discussion over here on the topic. ठीक है? Before you leave, I'd like everyone to make sure that you have marked your attendance. Okay? Make sure that you have marked your attendance, and I hope that although we did not read anything, we have learned something today. Okay?